Co-creator of the TV show, writer, director, person.
Writer, director, person.
That's the official title.
Yes.
It says that on your card.
Yes.
I am Dane, otherwise known as Danebo online, creator of Annoying Orange, 1,000 billion voices on the show. At least it feels like it anyways.
Pretty close.
I'm Toby Turner. I'm Nerval on the show, and I have a Tobuscus channel. It's really good.
Why is he laughing?
I dance around. Yeah, what? It's because they always think I'm funny. So that's why.
It's not because you were laughing.
I dance a lot, and that's it.
Can I dance?
There's no way to describe it.
Okay, because I'm a professional belly dancer, so...
Oh my God.
So
is he.
belly
So
dancer.
Yeah, I'm a
Let's
semi-professional.
do it.
Nice.
Come on, let's get it
It's more of a
on.
natural thing.
I'll take some pictures.
I just have physical Tourette's, so it's kind of like people say, "Look at him dance." No, I need an EpiPen.
And
I'm Gary Binko, one of the executive producers of the show, also partner at The Collective, who is responsible for financing and putting the show together. But these are the guys you want to talk to. These are the creative people.
You can have the EpiPen line, dude. That's yours.
I love it. I'm allergic to dance. This dance move sent me into shock.
It can happen.
And the audience.
Dude, it could happen, right?
Probably. What if?
See?
Too rhythmic?
You could be allergic to your own dance.
You can be allergic to your own hair. I'd rather be allergic
Clearly
to
I
your
am,
dance.
as you can tell by the way it's falling out on top.
Well, you know,
Thanks.
Purell was made because there was a young girl that was allergic to water. And they used Purell so that she could actually go swimming and go in the water. Scientists.
What? Whoa.
Wow, way
See?
to bring the room down.
If she bathes in Purell, she can go swimming?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's learning at Comic
That's
Con.
the
I did not expect to learn things here today.
Well, thanks for coming by, guys.
Very
If you need
happy.
anything else, we'll be more than happy to.
All right, see you later.
slide in a little.
These are the guys you want to talk to. You
Well, I
don't
want
want
to get you two. One picture, and then I'll.
Good looking guy.
They don't like to have
All right,
me too
pretend you
close
guys
to
are
them.
having the greatest time ever.
I think I was
Now
naturally.
pretend you are your character.
Oh, God.
There we go. There we go.
Perfect. You guys have any questions for the group?
Let me see.
You guys know we do a show called The Annoying Orange, right?
That's what it was. Yes. Yes.
One of my top questions that was asked is how do you see the tears of your naysayers, knowing that the show has lasted as long as it has and it's continuing its success? I mean, because, there's those people out there, but are you just living in their tears right now?
Yeah, I mean, the 45-year-olds who go on the internet and complain about the show weren't really our intended audience, so we're happy to see them cry.
You're anti-aging.
The 45-year-olds who do like the show, we're happy for them.
To see them cry positively.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Justine.
And Tom Kenny.
Oh, my Lord.
That's a party. Yeah.
Everybody's here.
Now all the other tables are jealous.
Everyone.
Yes.
Here, everybody sit.
There's
Bonnie.
You need to be jealous of little old me. Oh, you mean her?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Sorry, I'm sweaty from the walk over here.
We are
How are
too.
you?
Glistening from your walk.
Beware the Batman. What are we talking about?
We're talking about if Marshmallow is a boy or a girl.
Oh,
Is Marshmallow a boy or a girl?
that is one of the number one questions that we always get.
A boy.
Spun sugar knows no gender.
I think maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, it's an answer that I don't know if I could reveal.
No.
It's maybe one day we'll do a whole, reveal of what Marshmallow is.
Do you ever refer to Marshmallow as a he or a she? Or is it always like Crazy
It's always
Cat? where it's kind of-
Marshmallow.
It's
It's always
always
just
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, every now and then someone will bring
No
up a
clues
question
there.
and
Can we
it
get
gets
back to on
shut
this?
down.
We have a lot of
I'm going to look
guesses.
into this, do some hard hitting.
Consulted backstory.
Well, there are some hardcore fans who say, hey, there was a past episode where someone said he, but then there's
They're trying to
another
crack the
episode,
code.
another episode where Orange says she, so it could go either way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So all the characters are guessing themselves.
Yes.
They have their own panel like this.
Yep.
Marshmallow somewhere
How
else.
about guava?
Marshmallow was engaged this season too, and almost got married.
Yes.
But we didn't find
I
out
love
if
it.
his or her betrothed was a man or a woman. Guava, we're not really sure either. Guava is a
There's a
character.
lot of sexual gender confusion on this show, and I think, and that's mostly due to Tom being a little confused himself. But he's finding his way.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's
Through the
all
show.
okay. It's all okay.
Yeah. I like to work out my stuff
Work it out on
through
paper.
children's television.
I think that's where most of us found
That's how
ourselves.
Captain Kangaroo did it.
Yeah.
I just want to remind you guys that this is all press corps, right? You know that.
So don't slander
Don't
Bob
headlines here, Bingo.
Everyone falls silent.
All right, so you guys know, Justine plays Passion Fruit, the main sort of love interest for Orange on the show. And Tom is our dear friend who's played probably 4,500 different characters on this show.
Yeah.
From
Give or take a
Guava
few.
to Coconut to
Teddy
Ice
Juicer.
Princess. No, I'm sorry.
And I love coconut. I'm sorry, but he has
We all love coconut.
You love coconut? Oh,
Coconut,
cool.
near and dear to my
Oh,
heart,
great.
so.
You sound surprised by that.
Well, you never. You do this. You live in a vacuum. I mean really. This is kind of the first time I've been around people that have seen Annoying Orange, like except for my kid and their friends, right? I mean, you know,
Well, I
the
do
weird
have to
thing
admit
about
that
this
no one
aspect of the
introduced
business is that
them.
you're kind of in this bubble that you only come out of occasionally. You know.
Just so you know, Coconut's getting his own episode this season.
Yay!
Fantastic. It's called
Yes.
Episode what?
King Coco. I don't know what number it is.
King Coco.
1501, right?
That was a fun
1501.
physical episode for me.
For you, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Dangled from a suspended something. and
You
was
went
thrown
full
into
on
the ground.
Jessica Lange.
Almost. I aspired. I was trained by Jessica Lange's trainers.
Coconut blows up to be
was trying to Artie
a
Lang.
giant gorilla, homage to King Kong, basically.
Nice.
And he captures Nerval as his sex slave. I mean, as his...
Didn't you just say?
I mean, it's a lot between the lines.
Clearly, the guy saying "pump the brakes" doesn't care. For it, go.
Sex slave.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hashtag.
Annoying Orange. Hashtag sex slave.
I mean, I would retweet that all day.
Hold on.
Right.
Oh no. Anyway.
Took a hard
Here's where I play the old guy.
What's a hashtag? What the fuck is a hashtag?
So, of the umpteen million voices that you've done, do you have a favorite that you do on the show? Yes.
On Annoying Orange?
Or overall, but start with Annoying Orange since.
Well, I got to say on Annoying Orange, which I'm here to pimp. No, I'm kidding. Coconut is my favorite just because it's so stupid. You know what I mean? And I don't get to play like the stupid guy that often on shows. You know what I mean? Like I'm usually like the scrappy, smarter half of the comedy teams.
Right.
You know, I'm usually like Rocky instead of Bullwinkle, but Coconut is he might be in a world of fruit that aren't really that smart. He's not the smartest.
Definitely.
That is well played, sir.
Yes, it's sort of.
He has the biggest heart, though.
He's really nice, but he kind of came. He's kind of a meld of. The Bill Murray character, Gardner guy from Meatballs, or from Caddyshack, Meatballs,
Same thing.
and also, the guy from Meatballs. No. Jake the dog is based on from Adventure Time is based on
what? Meatballs?
the camp counselor from Meatballs. That's what Pendleton Ward told me that like 2 days ago. So Bill Murray is in my head, but also a meld of that and Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, a band for whom Tom and I both share an unhealthy fascination.
Yeah. And I believe when we were first talking about Tom doing Coconut, that was the first thing I said was, hey, can you do that kind of Brian Wilson-y kind of voice?
Which is sort of based on the Brian Wilson impression that a friend of mine that played in his band for years did. So my Brian Wilson is kind of like third hand,
Nice.
But when I did meet Brian Wilson, the first, he said, hey, what's that show you on? A snout at meows? That's a trip. A snout at meows? Whoo. That's a trip. I never thought about ever doing that voice on a cartoon until Tom, because I told Tom that story. And he said,
Yeah.
"Do you work out? Do you work out? Do you go to the gym? Do you work out?" And I said, yeah, I try to keep in shape, just so I'm not another like morbidly obese American guy, and I don't die on my kids. So yeah, I work out. Do you lift weights? That's the best thing you can do is walk and lift weights. Make sure you're lifting weights. Do you lift weights? And I said, yeah, that's part of the thing. Trainer guy has me do that. Do you lift weights? No. No. It's like, this is the weirdest conversation.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. How much money do you make? Enough to keep you in hamburgers? I told you that.
You said that.
Yeah, he goes, how much money do you make? I go, it varies depending on how much, I didn't want to get into it. He goes, enough to keep you in hamburgers? I go, yeah, enough to keep me in hamburgers. Good. Good.
So Brian Wilson asked you how much money you make.
Have you guys ever been to a Waffle House?
Oh my god.
I would so love to get you guys in Waffle House all together and just like sit behind and listen to you.
Why Waffle House? Can we go someplace with good food?
Sure.
You can only go to Waffle House. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I know,
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't go to Waffle
Yeah.
House, you end up at Waffle
Oh,
House.
yes. So you start your adventure.
I did stand-up during the 80s comedy boom. I've been in a lot of Waffle Houses.
But that's where it seems that everybody seems to open up. Is at the Waffle House.
Where you're sort of hearing stuff you don't want to hear.
Exactly. Or maybe you do.
Or maybe you do.
Does it often feel like you're the only girl at the frat house in situations especially like this?
I mean, sometimes. Usually, like, there's other girls. They're like, "Can you play this voice?" But my favorite thing is to play not the girl characters. So I like.
That's our favorite thing too.
More gender confusion.
Okay, you're gonna be a milk carton, and then I just I don't know where these things come from.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Justine does this tough guy's voice.
Awesome.
That when you hear it, it's so weird, and you
Do
go,
it.
"That's weird." But then when you see it on an episode, you're like, "Oh my god, that's the most amazing voice I've ever
I don't
heard."
even know. I need a little.
It's like,
Apple
we don't need to say it.
We don't know what this thing is.
Yeah. It's that. Yep. Yeah. It's a, hey, this ain't over. That one.
Hey, this ain't over yet.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Awesome.
Testosterone shot.
I hear the playback. I was like, wait, was that my voice?
Yeah.
What just happened? And then you guys make me sing and I cry after and before and during.
Your voice is so beautiful. Because your voice is terrible.
It's
There's a conflict here.
It's really
Beautiful, it's terrible.
I know that's what you'll print, but
Print is dead.
it's really
Welcome
funny
back to
because she gives
Waffle
you this
House.
whole song and dance, like, I don't like to sing, I like to sing. And then she sings and it's like an angel.
Wow.
an angel missing a few wings.
It's like, she's amazing. Don't get a big head.
One more
One more question.
One more question.
Can I ask one from a 13-year-old?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
Jacob.
As the
Just ask-
13-year-old girl you're asking it, or?
You have to ask as a
ask him
13-year-old boy.
No, it's a boy though, so I guess my voice is perfect for a 13-year-old boy.
We're very good.
He wanted to know who came up with putting the idea of Nurple and how did that come about?
Good question.
I think that was probably Tom.
I think, it's sort of when they had the web show going already, and I met with these guys, with Gary and Dane, to talk about turning it into a TV show, and that was one of the first concepts I pitched, was the idea that they had this sort of crazy human protector who talks to them and is really the only human.
And actually killed them. / protect.
And does sell them.
Mostly
And does sell them. So, I guess I'm at fault.
But he still loves them.
But they supported the idea, so they're just as important.
There's a lot of conflicting things going on.
Yeah.